Alright, hello, and welcome back to the Crossword blog, aka
aka Clog.
Clog, Sunday edition, and low tech edition. I did solve all of these, but have been too lazy to put them in the spreadsheet. They're not the most impressive times, but I will quickly show them, for transparency. 13-minute Thursday, 20-minute Friday. Like, none of these are terrible times, but they're definitely not 1 hour challenge material. 15-minute Saturday. But yeah, here we are on the Sunday puzzle, and this is the one that I actually care about because this is the real training thing. Oh, spoiler alert on one of the clues. And this is alert, alert. Not really sure what that's going to mean in terms of a theme. But yeah, want to try to solve this as quickly as possible and like actually put effort into this because Sunday is really the thing we need to beat um, in order to succeed here. So let's get started. IPOs, maybe an ID tag. Tata, I guess. Deck out, adorn. Walk out. Must be out of something. Could be drum. Prada. Out of. No, neon is a noble guess. Kind of orange, a navel orange. Edam. One, probably ER. Oops. German for city. It's probably a word I know. One, maybe queen sacrifice. Yeah, that works with that. It's a chess thing. TiVo. A tech, I think. Probably Eric, right? Okay. Maybe just real here. Is it? It's for look in on, maybe? Kiwis. That's an aisle. Those okay, come back here. Could be creepy. Maybe it's iPhone here. Part of an MO. What's modus operandi? Oh, so this is actually operandi. So it wasn't creepy there. Raise here. Leer at. Passes. Probably EST or PST. Could be detest. Forced. Corned beef. Passes. Maybe an act, like a bill. Data sets. Fill something. Canning package. Severance. Canning isn't getting fired. File. Okay. So Renee. Probably S. Special ops. That ship has sailed. Maybe in a snit. Okay. What else? Or it's Ted Lasso, right? Maybe Duke? To a lesser stage booster. Maybe an amp. The C, I guess. One pair. Clue me in. Dukes. Something out of 6. Out of desk space. Go free. Oh, drub and then Sparrow. Okay. Could be ESL. Okay. Guess sneeze into a sleeve. Could be glass eye. Vino here. Center. Bob Saget. Spa. Cheerleaders A. Could be a must. Semi. Okay. Could be Intel. Stir. Tidy. Vent. Okay. Cartridge. Virus detected. Outer, I guess? No, that doesn't make sense. Octet. Okay. Ada Lovelace. Windows reinstalled or something like that. Pod of Humpbacks. Prince Edward Island. Ergs. War. Where I need it, Warren. A writ. I don't know where Ois is. If it's in France, though. Tel Aviv. Only humans and gorillas. Maybe a thumb? think this might be a clue. Maybe just YOLO. Doesn't require much. Could just be odd. Easy A works. Okay. Probably ing, right? Just under a foot. I was going to put mile, that doesn't make any sense. The sole of a shoe. Was it the Argo? Fleur or something? Stack overflow. So this probably is a crew. Stack overflow. UVS. Maybe just ticks. Could be. File too large. Ethane, maybe. Transformation. Okay. Probably S there. I thought it would be an, oh, maybe it's tuna. Just that. Okay. Just gonna do a lap. Runtime error. Get. Is an arm. Art scene. That's IO. Get across. Latine. I'm gonna leave that for now. Okay. Cutting corners. This is Leia. I don't know what that means. Windows. Something saw. Miter saw is a thing. Stop. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. Yves Saint Laurent. Liver. The Maple Leafs, I guess. Maybe a moth. Stern. I think that makes sense. Storm. Okay. Okay. Just thick. I think the tense is weird for that though. Sun tea, I guess. Not found something. Server not found. Athene. Something dip. Jane Fonda. Could just be that. Okay. Something log, okay. Maybe uvula, and then this could be snug. Egoist. And then that would work with slob. Bluffs. Property. Okay. Something bronze. That's so weird. Betrays. I think it's Renee. Onion dip, I guess. Volume. Flips on. Must be April. Neglect. Oh, hard C. Whatever. Like Avis. Not sure what that really means. Don't know what that means. Chevrons here. Could be a howl. Tearaway. Could be lycra. Yikes. Out of disk space. Must be. Windows. Update. Failed. Okay. Professor. Could be a presser. Is that what that is? This could just be loud, like in music. Okay. Pitch. I guess A, E, I, O, U are all found in there, maybe. Pitch a camp, okay. Doesn't need to be loud, but if it was presser, I don't know what that would be. Oh, it might be stat, like a T. Stress log. Pre-sale, and then that works with loud. A U. You use is it a freight car? On your brake. Like if you break your leg, maybe? A a Q for access log for like pool. And Anka Seeger. All right. Well, sub 20 Sunday, that's definitely what we're looking for. Want to be a little faster than that, to be honest, but definitely anything sub 20 is well above my average, so good in terms of time. In terms of the puzzle itself, um, I'm okay with the theme. Obviously, these are all just alerts that you could imagine seeing on a computer, and then they're just reclued. Um, and most of these are pretty believable alerts, like runtime error, out of disk space, virus detected, Windows update failed, Stack Overflow file too large, and server not found. I think those are all believable. And I you know I I don't really mind the wacky recluing stuff. It's not like the most inventive thing ever, but it's fine. Um, Obviously, some of these are a bit of a stretch. In this case, the disk is the plates, whereas some of them are a little funnier, I would say, and a little more apt. Like Windows Update failed, I think is a little cuter. I do think the fill is often okay. I like the tearaway stuff. There's a lot of like compound phrases like get across and you know data sets or whatever. I guess that's one word. I like cartridge. Access log is maybe a little bit too close to whatever's going on with the theme. It's already very computer heavy, so adding a little bit more on that is bold. But yeah, I think there's some pretty big question marks in here, like PCI. That's just not a real thing. And then crossing Latin with Seeger like that is pretty bad form. And also Stat with Torah. It's just pretty pretty challenging there, I would say. Also PEI with ergs. These ones, thankfully, I knew both, but I could imagine people not knowing either of those. Um, so yeah, I think there's enough bad fill in here that this ends up feeling like a very, very standard Sunday puzzle. I think earlier in my solving career, any one of these like weird crosses could have tripped me up for, an hour. Like Lycra. I really hate Lycra. But unfortunately, this is sort of just what an average Sunday puzzle looks like these days. Reasonable fill, but then there's just so many opportunities for there to be bad pockets of fill, and so someone will fall into one of those. Um, so I'll give this one a 5 out of 10. But I am happy that, a standard 5 out of 10 puzzle I can solve sub 20 these days. So I just need better than 5 out of 10, and maybe I can do better than sub 20. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.